Okay, now with these funds being associated with Boko Haram and the Senate summons of security officials, is it a good call? I know you've said that it's a wake-up call and all that, but how should the government handle it without scaring off other foreign aid?
All right, listen to me. Whatever you do in your country first is how others will treat you. Whatever you do, more or less everybody in their own families. There's a way you treat your children, and when people see how you treat your children, there are certain things they can't do to them because of how you dignify your children and dignify your wife. All
Treat
right?
them.
Those are very
Yeah,
important.
yes.
The leadership of Nigeria should actually be reviewed. Now, you see this one that the Senate committees are doing. They are just operating a circle. The Senate and the House of Rep have members that sit in committees that oversee whatever funds that we get to ensure that those funds are rightly administered. But Alex, I need to let you understand, the committee members will usually bring reports. That is a part of news that many Nigerians have not talked about. There are committees set up to look at such finances, grants, loans, to ensure that as we collect, we use properly. The question that we should be asking, or what we should be looking into, is where did the committee members go that the monies they gave to us to support development, those monies have gone into the hands of perhaps people sponsoring Boko Haram? That's a question that we're not asking. And I've not heard anybody talk about, and I've not heard people talk about it as something completely unacceptable. When you have a committee or committee set up at both upper and lower chambers of the National Assembly, saddled with the responsibility of ensuring that monies given to us are properly used, but these monies are not used, they kept quiet. And now they are calling the committee. The first thing they need to do, that they must tell Nigerians, is we have summoned the committee members. For instance, the Speaker of the House of Reps, the Senate President, they are supposed to summon the people that headed the committee who have oversight functions of those funds that they gave to us, that has become a subject of controversy and questions and ridicule and argument now, that you have the responsibility to oversee this particular thing. What happened with your committee? What did you do with your committee? Why are we having issues with this particular thing? Then we move to the next level. If they told us what happened, we'll now take the report of the committee side by side, what Mr. Scott Perry told us and many other persons, then we'll make a move. So you don't set up a committee to ask a question, whereas you have a committee that should have done their oversight functions of the monies that they gave to us as grants. So that is another thing. So when we talk about all of those committees set up, to me, it is absolutely ridiculous and unwarranted, because the House members already have committees that should have properly looked into those funding. So all those things they are doing now is what I call circus. They are just playing to the gallery. And that's why I said we Nigerians are oftentimes the enemies of the country, the enemies of ourselves, because we feel, consign me, make a common eye for that thing. That's not the way it should be.